as a part of a Kalash Yatra, there was absolute and complete chaos. There was violation of social distancing norms. Huge crowds were seen at a procession that was held by a Madhya Pradesh minister. No masks, no social distancing. Hundreds of people gathered for a Kalash Yatra held by a BJP leader in Indore. Clearly, social distancing now appears to be at God's mercy. This was a procession that violated all COVID norms. It isn't the first such procession in the state. And the big question that we're asking is that will COVID-19 protocols be violated and sacrificed ahead of the elections? Remember, there are by-polls that are set to be held in Madhya Pradesh. My colleague Anurag Dwari, who's been tracking the details of this story, is joining us on the broadcast. Anurag, you know, the visuals, and we'll just put those visuals out on our screen in just a moment, are extremely shocking. I mean, look at the number of people that you can see. And this is a procession to honor a Madhya Pradesh cabinet minister, Tulsi Silawat.
Yes, Rishika, and I can tell you nothing has changed. We're just outside the BJP office in Bhopal, and if I can show you the visuals, the security personnel outside the BJP office, where senior party functionary B.L. Santosh taking meeting with all the cabinet ministers as well as other party leaders in Bhopal. You can see the crowd inside the Bhopal office. You can clearly see, leaders without any masks or any social distancing here at the BJP headquarters. Remember, 3 FIRs have been filed against BJP leaders and workers in Indore after those worrying visuals emerged of no social distancing being followed in a huge procession in Saver. As you have rightly pointed out, there are 27 seats in Madhya Pradesh due for by-polls, and here you can see the party workers of the BJP inside the BJP office in Madhya Pradesh. And there in Saver, the day-long procession started on September 3rd and was attended by thousands of people ahead of the groundbreaking ceremony of the 2,400 crore Narmada irrigation project. The Yatra will cover almost all the 250 villages of the constituency set to benefit from the Narmada river water. And the cabinet minister Tulsi Silawat, who had switched sides from the Congress to the BJP, and he also recently recovered from coronavirus.
Yes, and in fact, this is the other big question, Anurag, that I want to ask you. This is the other big question that I want to ask you. Two really shocking aspects of this story, and let's break it down for our viewers. One is that Tulsi Silawat, the cabinet minister in question here, who's carrying out this Kalash Yatra, was a health minister himself while the Congress government was in place. And Anurag, interestingly, what you also told us earlier was that he tested positive for the coronavirus, as did his wife, and they've both now recovered.
Yes, he was tested positive for the coronavirus in July, and he recovered in August. And you have also pointed it out that he was the health minister during Kamal Nath's regime, and he switched sides when the state was in the grip of coronavirus without any preparation. And we have seen what has happened to Madhya Pradesh. Nearly 34% of the cabinet ministers are infected with the highly contagious coronavirus, and
yes,
more than 22 MLAs are also infected with coronavirus. And around 75,000 people in Madhya Pradesh have been so far infected with coronavirus, and the situation is in capital Bhopal, almost 86% of the ICU beds are full. I mean, you don't have beds in the capital city of Bhopal as well as other major cities of Madhya Pradesh, and that is the situation where politicians across the party line, because we have seen Congress workers also holding rallies in Bhind and Indore. And last week, another minister, Govind Singh Rajput, he had a massive rally there in Sagar for Ramshila. So we have politicians, across Congress and the BJP who are flouting social distancing as well as COVID protocols in Madhya Pradesh.
Well, absolutely, Anurag, and you've been covering the details of this story very closely. You've been covering, what happened when the government was overthrown. You've also been covering the coronavirus story very closely. In fact, it's very startling that you say that 86% of ICU beds in Bhopal are currently filled. That's the capital of Madhya Pradesh that we're talking about. But that aside, the 27 seats that are now going to see by-elections, is one largely seeing COVID-19 protocols not being followed in the run-up to these all-important by-elections? Remember, the survival of the BJP government in Madhya Pradesh depends on these elections.
Yes, because we have seen what has happened in Gwalior when Jyotiraditya Scindia came for the first time. In Gwalior they had a massive rally, and after that the numbers of coronavirus victims spiked up therein, and now you can see all the senior politicians coming inside the BJP office. And as I was telling you, the Chief Minister himself have said, that. Don't hold any big political rallies, but he himself has participated in several districts like Gwalior, like Indore, and again he will go to the Gwalior-Chambal region for massive political rallies. So that is the situation in Madhya Pradesh. The politicians are preaching something else, but they have been doing. You can see Cabinet Minister Prahlad Patel. He is also, joining the meeting with all the senior BJP functionaries inside the BJP office. And as I was pointing it out, you can see the party workers here in Madhya Pradesh everywhere inside the BJP office premises. So you can imagine the situation in the entire Madhya Pradesh. As I have said, more than 75,000 people are infected now in Madhya Pradesh.